Good morning, everyone. Myself Muralidhara Reddy. In this video, we are going to discussing about Git workflow. Let's see. In Git workflow, we have three steps is there. One is working directory, staging area, and local repository. Then remote repository. We can see step by step. Okay. First is working directory, then staging area, then we have a local repository, and also we have a remote repository. Remote repository is nothing but GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket. Okay. When we create the file in your local, first it is available in working directory. From working directory, you have to move from working directory to staging area. You have to use git add command. Using git add command, you will be moved from working directory to staging area. From staging area to local, you have to use git commit command. Using git commit command, you will be moved from staging area to local repository. Remember, staging area or index area both are same. Okay. Then from local to remote, if you want to push from local to remote, you have to use git push command. Using git push command, you will be pushed from local to remote. Okay. From remote to local, you have to use git pull command. If you want to pull the data from remote to local, you will be use git pull command. Got it right? What I'm saying here, we have three stages in local in Git workflow. One is working directory, staging area or index area. Third one is local repository. Remember, when I create a folder or file in my local, first the particular file or folder is available in working directory. Then you have to move from working to staging area using git add command. From staging area to local, you have to use git commit command. From local to remote repository is nothing but if you want to store your repository code in from local to remote, either GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, you have to use git push command. In case if you want to pull from remote to local, you have to use git pull command. Got it right? Let's see the demo. You will be understand more. So I'm opening here Git bash. Right click, show more properties. Click the Git bash here. I have opened here. Now what I'm doing here. Remember, in this particular Git bash, you can use Linux basis some of the commands. For example, mkdir. Okay, in mkdir, I'm giving git-project. Okay, I'm giving one folder here, git-project. Now I'm giving the ll command. Now you are able to see here git project, right? Now I'm going to insert git project. If you observe here, now currently I'm in git project. Currently we don't have anything. Remember, for example, I'm using git status command. Using git status command, you can able to know where currently you are in. You are in either working directory or staging area or local. You can able to know using git status command. If you use the git status command. But remember here, when I use the git status command, I'm getting not a git repository because we don't have .git directory. Remember, when you are working on any git related command, you are in currently git-project folder, right? Or directory, right? Inside that one, it should be .git directory. Currently, we don't have anything. When I use lsf and la command, currently we don't have .git directory. Remember, when you are practicing or when you are doing any work related to Git, in your local, the particular directory or folder, you have to use first git init command. When you use git init command, it will be initialize that particular git. For example, I'm giving here git init command, enter. If I give git init command, it will be generate .git. Now I'm using lsf and la. If you observe here, the .git is generated, right? Now you can use git status command, whatever you want. If you can use any commands related to git, it should be work. And one more thing, when I use git init command, it will be generated .git directory. If you observe here, this is a master. Master is a branch. We can discuss more about branch related stuff. Okay. Now I'm using here git status. Let's see what will happen. Now it is working, right? Earlier we got error like related to not a git repository. It is throw error, right? Fatal error. Now after we initialize, the .git directory is created, then it is working fine because inside the .git directory, git related stuff is there, so it should be work. When after initialize, it should be work. And one more thing, remember this git-project we have initialized, right? It will be work only this particular repository, folder. If you go to another folder again, you can try, it won't be available. For example, what I'm doing, I'm back one step. Okay, I'm going to desktop. Here I'm creating mkdir example Murali. Okay, now I'm going to insert Murali directory or folder. Now, if I use git status command, it won't be there. The reason is wherever you use the git init command, it will be applicable that particular folder or directory only. Okay, we have done this inside the git-project, right? It will be applicable that particular only. In case if you want to work another directory, you have to use git init command. If you use git init command, now it should be work, because if you observe here lsfnla, the .git directory is there. Okay, .git directory is there. Now I'm using git status command. It is working. The reason is we use git init command to initialize. Remember, when you are doing from local, first you have to use the git init command. Okay, I'm back one step. Now I'm going to inside git-project. Okay, fine. Now Control L, it will be clear the terminal. Fine. Now I'm going to create a one file. Okay, using touch command. For example, touch m1. I have created a file. What I said in here, what I said, when you create a file or directory, first it is available in working directory. Okay, then we have to move from working to staging area, staging to local. Okay, might be you will get doubt. I have used here, when I use the ll command, the file is available here. Yes, it is available, but the thing is we have a workflow, Git workflow. We have to follow. How do we know where my file is available? Whether working directory or staging area or local, using git status command. If you use git status command, remember when you use the untracked files, it means the particular file or directory is available in working directory. The file or directory is available in working directory. When you see this untracked files, the file or directory is available in working directory. Remember this point. How do you move from working to staging? You have to use git add command. Git add, for example, in untracked files, we have a multiple files or directory. You want to move from only one, from working to staging area, you have to give. For example, I want to move only one, m1. You have to give m1. It means even though you have a untracked files multiple, it will be move only one. But I want to move all, just to give the add a dot. Dot means all working directory files. It will be moved from working to staging area or index area. Now I'm giving git add dot. Now I'm checking here git status. If you observe here, I use git status. When you use changes to be committed, when you see this message, remember, when you see these changes to be committed, it means the file is available in staging area or index area. Remember this point. When the message is seeing these changes to be committed, it means the files or directories is available in staging area or index area. Okay, got it right? Now I want to move from staging to local. What command we have to use? We have to use git commit command. Okay, now I'm using git commit, and here -m is nothing but message. You have to give the message what you are going to do. Okay, commit message you have to give double quotation. Just I'm giving here, added the m1 file. Remember, this commit message is very important when you are doing the from working to staging to local. You have to give the proper commit message. The reason is it will be visible in GitHub also. When you, in case if you push from local to remote, the commit message will be visible and everyone will be see. Okay, that is the reason we have to give the proper commit message. Based on this commit message, everyone can understand, okay, this commit, he did added one file. That is the reason he given that added the m1 file. Got it right? Now I'm enter. Now if you see here the commit, when you use the git commit -m is nothing but message. Inside the double quotation, I have given the message ID. Okay. Now when you do the commit, it will be generate the commit ID. It will be generate one commit ID. This commit ID is called as SHA code. Okay, I think it is 36 or 40 letters will be there. Okay, this is called as SHA code. Okay, commit ID. Each and every commit, it will be generate one commit ID. If you observe here, this is a commit ID and we have given the commit message, right? Commit message also is there. And how many files is changed, how many insertion, how many deletion, everything will be showing here. Got it right? I hope understand that. Commit, when you do the commit message, it will be generate commit ID and commit message, what are the files is added. We have added only m1 one file, right? That is the reason it is showing one file changed. We haven't inserted any data inserted, we haven't deleted anything, right? That is the reason it is showing 0, 0. Got it right? We can see that commit message where it is visible. Later part I will show you. But the main intention is from staging to local, we will be use git commit command. Now I'm using git status. What will happen? Remember, when you use nothing to commit working tree clean, it means all files or directories is available in local repository. All files or repositories directories is available in local repository. When you see this message, nothing to commit, working tree clean. Got it right? I hope you understand it. Again, I'm going to showcase one more thing. I'm creating touch M2, M3. I'm creating two files, M2 and M3. Now I'm checking here git status. Now if you observe here, untracked files, how many untracked files? We have M2 and M3, we have two untracked files. Okay. Now I'm adding git add. I want to move from working to staging area only M2 file, not M3. At that time, what you have to do, just give the particular file only. Now I'm given here M2, git add M2. Now I'm giving enter. What will happen? Let's see. It is moved, this particular M2 file moved from working to staging area. Remaining M3 still will be there in working directory only. Let's see. See, if you observe here, changes to be committed. Changes to be committed means the file is available in staging area. That new file M2 is available. And coming to the untracked file, M3 still will be there. Untracked files, still M3 is there because we haven't moved. When you use the git add command, I moved only from local to remote staging area. Sorry, working directory to staging area. I moved only M2. M3 still will be there in working directory only. I hope understand that. Now I'm doing here git commit -m committed the M2 file. Remember, whatever is available staging area or index area, those files only will be moved to local repository. Still in working directory, right? It won't be moved from working to local. First, you have to move from working to staging, then it will staging to local, it will be moved. Okay. Now I'm doing here git. If you observe here, each as I said, like each commit, it will be generate commit ID, and this is the commit message. How many files is changed, and what are the insertions, deletions. Insertion means if you insert any data. Deletion means if you deleted any files or delete the content inside that particular file, it will be displayed here. Okay. Now I'm checking here. Now it will be showcasing untracked files only. Earlier, as I said, like it will be show like working tree clean, right? But still it is showing untracked files. The reason is still M3 is in working directory. That is the reason it is showing untracked files. Got it right? What I'm saying here? This is the process of following workflow of Git workflow. Okay. And I'm doing here Git status. One more example I'm showcasing here. Basically, what I'm doing here, if you observe, we have an untracked files. It is available working directory. Now I want to move from working to staging to local. Basically, what we are doing, git add one command and git commit second command, right? Instead of running two commands two times, you can run two commands in single line. How you can do? Just git add. I'm giving dot. Just give the and symbol. Then you can write another command also. Git commit added the M3 file. Got it right? What I'm saying here? Earlier we run this command, then we run this command. Instead of running two times, we can run single line. You can run multiple commands using and symbol. You can give the and symbol and you can run this another command also. Now I'm enter. If you observe here, master, this is the commit ID, commit message, how many files is added, everything's done. If you observe. Now I'm using git status command. Let's see. If you observe here, now it is showing nothing to commit, working tree clean. Got it right? Instead of running two commands two times, you can run single line, you can run the multiple commands, two commands. Okay, I hope understand that. Any questions? And one more thing might be you'll get doubt here, remote repository, right? We can discuss later part. I will show you remote part also. Okay. Now you understand that workflow from local working directory to staging to local. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I will try to respond as soon as possible. Thanks for watching this video. We will see you in next video.